Good morning, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started with our toe lift. So anybody that uses your Apple Watch, I'm just using traditional strength training today. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3, heels up, right, then left, right, and left. So today we've got 4 circuits, 3 exercises in each, 1 lower body, 1 upper body, and 1 core. We're going to do 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and 3 rounds. Knee lifts, so thighs up. So we're going to start to brace our core. And while we're doing our warm-up, this is our chance to do an assessment, see how we're feeling today, and to start to really think about those muscles we're going to work. Hamstring curls, tricep press it back. Think about scraping the mud off the bottom of your shoes. Reach the hands back to the heels. 4, 3, knees are coming back up. Your option 1 is just a nice good wide march. Option 2 is we start to add a little rotation. 8, 7, 4, 3, back to our curls. We're going to pull it down. Think about reaching the arms up. It can be at an angle. Drive the elbows down and back. 8, 6, 4, 3, slow deadlift in the center, feet hip width apart, hinge and then stand tall. So hinge, 2, stand, 2, hips go back, squeeze the glutes, hinge and lift. 4 more like this. Think about reaching down. So we've got a band pulling us down. We're going to pull the band back up, down, 2, up, 2. Let's hinge it forward. We're going to hold it in place. We're going to open and close our books. So open and close. If you need to do this standing, that's okay too. But I really want you to think about keeping those hips, knees, and toes nice and steady. Open the shoulder back behind you. A little torso rotation, waking up our spine. Good. 4, 3, 2. Good, bring it all the way up. Slow squat, sit, 2, press, 2. Chest is nice and tall. This is our trick as we tuck our tail. It's okay if your squat is down here, or up here, I should say. But you are going to be moving those knees over your toes a little bit, or towards your toes. We just don't want to stay perfectly tall. We shouldn't feel like we're getting a huge stretch in our calves. 1 more. Forward step and reach. So take it forward and back. So since I said we're doing an assessment, right? My knee is not happy with me right now. So I am going to be taking it really light and easy today. Good. Side step, lunge it out. Hold it here. So for a lot of the lower body exercises today, I'm probably going to be doing body weight or very light. Here's 4, 3, bring it back into the center, cat-cow, inhale, exhale, in and out. I'm doing 2 and 2. Find a rhythm that works for you. If you don't want to arch and round, I want you to belly breathe. But if I turn, little pelvic arch, little pelvic tuck. Waking up that back. 2 more. Last one. Since we're already here, let's go ahead and take it down into our plank walkout. I'm going to walk it out and then step it back. And then I'm going to walk myself all the way back up. So nice, good hinge. Remember, if you've got that chair nearby, you're going to stand close to the chair, hands on the seat of the chair. Chest stays over that seat as you step it back into a plank and then walk yourself back in. So you can always modify these workouts. And I think 3 of the 4 circuits are standing. 1 circuit is going to be down on the floor. We're going to be on our backs the entire time. So no hands and knees today. But remember, I'll always give you options and modifications to do the exercises standing. Good, let's bring it all the way back up. We're gonna roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Grab a quick drink of water. I am not minding the fact that it's a little bit warm this winter, but I really wish that Mother Nature would either go hot or cold. Like, please pick one. Because this whole needing a hoodie and a coat at night and then being actually warm enough to wear a t-shirt during the day is just driving me crazy. All right, so we're gonna do squats, just a basic squat. Exercise 2, palms in, press up, open up, press up. So it's kind of a two-way overhead press. If you don't wanna do overhead presses, you're gonna do front raises and side raises. And then we're gonna do weighted marches as our third exercise. But it's 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. And again, I'm going light, and I might actually do body weight for some lower body today just because my knee is just really tender. But we're gonna start squats in 3, 2, and 1. So just nice good squats, down and up. And again, I'm trying to find a range of motion. I'm working on technique, and I know that I'll probably be feeling pretty good in about 5 or 10 minutes. But I also know that I have a house clean today, which is going to be 3 to 4 hours. So I need happy knees because they have stairs. So I need to be able to do stairs today. Here's 2 and 1. Good. All right. Arnold press. So it's just a two-way press. Two-way press. So we're just going to bring the hands in, palms facing in, press up, go halfway, open out, and press up. Now your out does not have to be all the way out to the side like this. It's okay if it's angled in a little bit, but I want you to try to keep your upper arm parallel to the floor. Try not to let it go any lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, weighted march. Each round, I'm going to make it a little harder. I'm going to start hands by my hips, not touching, but very close. And we're just going to go for a weighted march right here. Challenge here. We don't want to weeble wobble. I want you to try to just stand nice and tall. I want you to hold it nice and steady. So the goal is, can we keep our head, like we have to keep our head in frame, nice and tall. Very little side to side movement. Because if we were marching in a parade and we were weeble wobbling, we'd be arrested for drunken parade marching. Good. Rest. We're gonna go for our squats. So feet hip to shoulder width apart, nice and tall. Here we go. Squat it down, stand up. I was actually even gonna grab my brace today and I totally spaced it. Good squat, good lift. So remember, we can always modify our workouts based on how we're feeling today, right? So I'm feeling my knee, I'm going body weight. If you're having a day your shoulders are bugging you, body weight or really light weights. Good, bring it up. We're gonna go front press, side press, or front raise, side raise. 3, 2, and 1. So in, and then just open it a little bit to the corner. Press and down. In and press, out and press. So notice I'm always showing you my elbows. I'm not letting my arms come down here, right? I'm trying to keep it here because this is the hard part when we have to do some repeated overhead stuff. This is where we tend to get tired. 3, 2, and 1. All right, weighted march. This round, I'm gonna rack the weights at my shoulders. So again, shoulders down and back, tuck your ribs under right here. So racked for us right now does not mean dumbbells resting on your shoulders. It means shoulders packed, elbows a little bit high. If you wanna bring them high, you can, but elbows up. And we're just trying to have a little bit of a tight core. And we're holding those dumbbells like we're having to carry something on our shoulders. Because sometimes if you're like me and you're short, it's easier to carry it at your chest and your shoulders than down by your side. Good job. Weights down. We're gonna go for squats, round number 3. Here's 2 and 1. So squat it down, stand nice and tall. This is so frustrating. And you just gotta love it too, because the injury was because I stood up off of my mom's couch. It wasn't even like something awesome. It was just standing up. Good for 3, 2, and 1. All right, two-way press or front raise, side raise. Whatever's gonna feel a little better for you. We're trying to get fronts of the shoulders and the sides at the same time. Right here. Front, parallel, open, and reach. So center, show me the ends of the dumbbells, and then show me your fingernails. So ends of the dumbbells, and then kind of show me your nails a little bit. It's okay if it's not perfectly overhead. Remember, we don't want to be here and puffing our tummies out. We want to keep those ribs tucked. 2, 1. Good job. Weighted march. The last one, I'm going to hold my arms up overhead. You do not have to do that. It's okay. You can have them by your shoulders. You can have them by your hips. This is your comfort level. This is okay. This is okay. So you choose. This is going to be a little bit more challenging, a little more shoulders. And then it's also a little bit more core because your center of gravity has just shifted. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. Set the dumbbells down. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Next round, we're gonna do a lunge with a curl into a side lunge. So whatever leg is stepping, opposite hand has the dumbbell. We're gonna do palms facing forward rows, and then we're gonna do mummy kicks. Mummy kicks. So for the third round on this, you're gonna do side lunge, lunge, together, and then switch sides. But grab a dumbbell you feel comfortable doing a curl with. So 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm just gonna do a nice good lunge and then side lunge. So lunge and side lunge. Remember, you can just step and step. Think about the weight shift. But lunge and lunge. Like right now I've got a 10, which is really light for both legs and arms, but it's what I'm gonna do today. 3, 2, and 1. Palms facing up rows. So it's our palms forward, palms facing up, running the end of the dumbbell up the thighs, shoulders down right here. Palm forward, nice good squeeze. End of the dumbbell is gonna come to your hips, and I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades like you're trying to pull the dumbbell through your body all the way to the back. So we don't wanna do it here. This is biceps. Squeeze the shoulders. So squeeze that mid back together, pinch the shoulder blades together. 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down, mummy kicks. Mummy kicks. So I want you to think braced core, lift from the hips, right here. We don't want to do bent knees, tuck the tummy, lift and lift. If you want, get ready for Halloween, arms out. We've got our practice, but I want you to think about stable core, no pelvic tucking and rounding. This is just like a dead bug, but we're standing up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're gonna go for our lunge, side lunge, over on the other side. Here's 2 and 1. So good lunge, bring it up, side lunge, and up. Lower, go right into it. If you need to tap in the middle, you can. So you can do your tap and then go out. Or try not to. Don't touch the ground, but you still want to get that nice good X, or that nice good angle, I should say. Kind of an L. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, palms facing forward, rows. Remember, rows are all about the back. all about the back. So hinge it forwards. Run the end of the dumbbell right up the thighs. So it's hard to see on me. Mine are actually touching my thighs. But I'm still getting a nice good squeeze. Shoulder blade pinch, open the chest, but ribs are tucked under. We're trying to get the upper back to work while letting the lower back relax a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mummy kicks, round number 2. So I'm focusing on keeping everything straight and centered, and just a nice good straight kick. Knees and toes pointing up towards the ceiling. And I have to watch. This is my leg that likes to turn out. It likes to do this on the mummy kicks too. So I'm actually trying to work on really rotating from my hip, get that knee and that hip and those toes to point up towards the ceiling. It's okay if your kicks are down here, as long as you're feeling that core working and you feel like you're getting some effort in. Good, rest. One more set. We're gonna do lunge, side raise, and switch. One dumbbell or no dumbbell, it's up to you. So we can take it down, take it over, switch hands. Down, curl it up, side lunge. So this is gonna get our brain in here a little bit too, because now we have to switch sides, switch the dumbbell from one side to the other. Because sometimes we have to walk and chew gum at the same time. 2 and 1. Bring it in, palms facing up, rows. So shoulders down, and again, pull the ribs in, hinge it forward, lift and lower. Good squeeze. Palms facing forwards, front of your elbow faces forwards too. So we're opening the chest. So it's just a little bit of rotator cuff here, but this is upper mid back. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, going for mummy kicks. So shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Right here, lift and lift. So again, I like arms out. My goal is to try to get my toes closer to my hands, but I want you to keep your knees straight. So if we're here, we're getting some ab work, but I really want you to think hip flexors, tight core, and then we're also keeping ears, shoulders, and hips in alignment. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Walk around, grab a quick drink of water. Moving on, circuit number 3. We have kickstand deadlift right, kickstand deadlift left, and then regular deadlift, round 3. Rear fly, and then we're gonna do a warrior reach. So our warrior reach is just gonna be a single leg deadlift, reach it out, bring it in. It's a core and balance focused exercise. Let's go ahead and start with our kickstand deadlift. And if you need to, regular deadlifts with both feet flat on the floor are perfectly okay. But 30 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. So we just have our dumbbell. We've got our nice good hinge. Hinge it forward, lift up tall. My back toe is honestly just there for support. 90% of my weight is right in that front leg. Good hinge, shoulders down and back. So you're getting closer to the floor, and I want you to resist your body getting closer to the floor. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down, we're going for rear fly. And again, I'm going lighter to mid-weight. Hinge it forward right here, so lift and lower. So try to get a good forward fold. If you're not able to do that without support, then I want you to be here, and I want you to try to do right side, left side. But your challenge is to try to get close to parallel to the floor. If you're a little more upright, you're just gonna go a little more up and back. versus straight out to the side. Think about back of the shoulder. That's the muscle we want to work on. 2 and 1. Bring it up. Gonna go warrior reach. I'm going to do right side only. 2 and 1. So we can just reach here, and then I want you to try to drive your knee up. Reach it out, and then drive the knee up. Good reach. It's a hinge. So see, soft knee. I'm deadlifting. I'm pushing my hip back before I bow. This is just like the first exercise we did, but now it's unsupported. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Deadlift. Kickstand. If you ever hear somebody talk about a B stance deadlift, this is also that. So weight in the front leg right here. So hinge and lift. Down, 2, up, 2. So nice, good hinge forward. So we push those hips back. So we kind of break at the hips, push them back a little bit, and then we hinge it forwards with our upper body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, rear fly. So nice, good forward fold. Lift. So up and lower. And again, if you need to, you can do just one side for the first couple rounds. Get the feel for it. You want to try to relax the shoulder blades here. Let the muscles on the back of the shoulder do the lifting. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Back of the hand lifts towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Going for our warrior reach. If you're really struggling with this one today, get the weight in your front leg. We're going to hinge it forwards, and then we're going to come up nice and tall. So you can add a little bit of a reach, like, hey, I want to reach here. Just make sure we're not leaning forward and falling into your door. But it's just a good reach it forwards, come up nice and tall. Drive the knee, reach, and drive the knee. Your back leg kind of acts as a counterbalance for the front top half of your body. 2 and 1. Bring it in. Got one more set. Regular deadlifts. Regular deadlifts, both feet flat on the floor. Hip width apart, toes pointing forwards right here. Hinge it forwards and then stand tall. We want to feel this in our glutes, in our hamstrings. We don't want to feel this in our low back. So still, it's just a nice good hinge. And again, check your shoulders. Make sure we're not letting those shoulders collapse in at the front. I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together and keep them squeezed the entire time we do this exercise. Good job. Set it down. Going for rear flies. Here's 2 and 1. Hinge it forward. So lift and lower. So up, 2, down, 2. Parallel to the floor is about as high as you're going to go. But our chest is open. We're using those itty bitty muscles, back of the shoulder. Nice good lift, slow and controlled on the way up and the way down. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. We're going to do our warrior reach. We're going to do one side and then step and do the other side. So nice and tall. So we're going to reach it forwards. Reach. Bring it in. Switching sides. Reach and in. Really focus on bracing the core and having that entire foot nice and stable. Reach and bring it in. Long and lean versus down to the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Grab a quick drink. We're going to head down to the floor. If you're staying upright today, you can absolutely stay upright. We're gonna do a bridge with a leg extension. You can stand, you can sit, but I want you to be here. Flex your foot, straighten your knee, and then bend. And it's okay if you don't get it perfectly straight. We just don't want to go down and up. Straighten and bend. You're gonna do right side, left side, and then alternate. For the second exercise, we have skull crushers. You can do overhead extensions. You can do tricep kickbacks. And then for the abs, we're gonna do crunches, oblique crunches, and side bends. Different one each round. So you can do standing crunches, standing oblique crunches, and then side bends. So those are your standing options. We're gonna take it all the way down to the floor. And we're gonna lift up into a bridge and hold it, and you can do all right, all left, and alternate, or you can alternate for all three. But we wanna focus on working our quads. So 30 seconds, lift into a bridge in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm squeezing my thighs together, and I'm just gonna lift into my bridge, and I'm gonna straighten and bend my knee. I really want you to focus on not letting your knee drop when you lift your leg. So sometimes we straighten the leg and then we try to get it to hover across the floor. I want you to keep your knees pointing towards the ceiling, kind of in an angle, and squeeze the quad. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have skull crushers. I'm going to do 1 dumbbell, and I'm gonna hold it on the ends. You can do 2, your time is on. We're gonna lower, and we're gonna lift. So nice, good skull crushers. If you're staying standing today, you can do kickbacks or an overhead extension. So nice, good straighten, and then a lower. Nice and controlled here. Elbows pointing to the ceiling. Try to keep them close versus letting them go out to the sides. Elbows point towards your thighs. 2, and 1. We're gonna bring it up for a crunch. Option 1, regular crunches. Option 2, isometric hold, where you don't go up and down, you just hold. But we're gonna crunch up, and then we're gonna lower. Lift, and lower. So there's a little bit of upper spine movement. I'm not doing a lot with my low back. I'm tightening my core, but I'm not pushing my tummy up to the ceiling. I'm just doing a little exhale, tightening, lifting my shoulders up towards the ceiling here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round number 2, we're gonna lift up into our bridge, and we're gonna do our leg extension. So again, I'm squeezing my feet and my knees and my thighs together. I've lifted up. I'm gonna keep my thighs and my knees squeezed, and I'm just going to straighten and bend my knee. So think about trying to get your toes to point up towards the ceiling. So we're getting glutes, a little bit of hamstrings, and then we're getting quads. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, hips down, skull crushers, round number 2. So bring it up, good, time's on. So we're gonna take it down, and then we're gonna bring it up. So slowly lower, slowly lift. It's nice and controlled both directions. Elbows straight, get that little bit of a squeeze right at the top. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are going to go for our oblique crunches. This is going to be shoulder towards the opposite knee. Here we go. So we're going to take shoulder to the opposite knee and then switch. Now, if you don't want to do the rotation portion, you can just do another isometric hold, where you just lift up into the center, or you can choose to do dead bugs. That's going to be a little bit more stability versus mobility. 3, 2, and 1. We have one more set here. We're going to start with our bridge. I'm going to alternate my leg lifts, right, left. 3, 2, and 1. So we lift, squeeze the thighs together. This is a really good one to do if you have like a ball, like a Pilates ball or a child's play ball. Put the ball between your thighs. Try to keep it in place as you do your leg extensions. So you're getting a little adductor, inner thigh squeezing. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Skull crushers, round number 3. Got 2 more exercises, and then we're gonna stretch. So arms up. Here we go, lower and lift. Got 10 seconds to go. And we're gonna go for side bends, last exercise. 3, 2, and 1. All right, side bends. I'm gonna try to hold it up the entire time while I reach for my heel on the right and left sides. So I'm gonna lift up right here, time's on, and I'm going to reach and reach. Now you can lift up, do right, left, and then stop in the middle, but it's only 30 seconds. So just good side bend, side bend. You're over halfway. So a little bit of a chin tuck. Imagine you're holding an orange. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Give yourself a little bit of a rest. When you're ready, you can come to a seated position. And then when you are ready, you can just hang out here. I'm gonna take a moment, quick put my dumbbells away. And we're gonna do some stretching. We're gonna be down on the floor. If you wanna stay standing or use a chair or your couch, please do. Your chance to grab a quick drink. We are going to do our scorpion stretch today, so just keep that in mind. I know some people prefer to do that against the wall. We're going to take it all the way down onto the floor. Right leg is straight. We're going to pull, our left leg is straight. Right knee, we're going to pull it into the chest. And I want you to imagine that your head, your shoulders, your buns, and as much of your legs down to your heel are touching the floor. We're curved. Not everything is going to touch, but I want you to try to think about being long and lengthening your body. You can grab in front of the knee or you can grab behind the thigh, and it's okay if it's not all the way into your chest. So if you pull in and you notice your other leg pops up off the floor, relax the pull in until you can get that opposite leg straight again. Let's relax on the pull in, and we're gonna circle our ankles. And then we're gonna change direction. Switch legs, right leg goes out straight, left knee, we're gonna pull into the chest. And again, long and lengthy. So try to get as much space between the top of your head and the bottom of your foot as you can, while still pulling in on that knee or behind that thigh. So if you're tight in the front of your hip, when you pull in on your opposite leg, you'll feel that leg pop up off the floor. We want to try not to let it happen. So we're stretching the front of one leg and a little bit of the back of the other. Let's relax that leg, and we're just going to do nice, good ankle circles. And change direction. Good. We're going to bring both knees in. You can give yourself a little bit of a hug, nose to knees, or just pull the knees into the chest. And we're going to come up to a seated position. No judgments how you get there. So nice, good seated position. Then we're going to flip over, and we're going to go onto our tummies. And yes, I had you come up and then go back down for a reason. We have to be able to do it. We're gonna take it all the way down. We're gonna do our scorpion stretch. Your option one, right arm out to the side and just stay here. It's okay. Right hand at an angle, left hand by your chest, left leg, we're gonna bend it, and we're gonna keep the right chest and shoulder on the floor, and we're gonna try to roll that left leg up and behind us. So we're stretching the right side of the body. And again, you might just be getting a really good stretch just keeping your chest on the floor. You don't have to do the roll and the rotation, stretching the chest and the biceps. Return to center, same arm. We're gonna take that right arm out to the side, straight, palm facing down. And again, roll into that shoulder. This is my goofy side, so this is the side that I'm gonna feel it more. In 3, 2, 1, bring it back into the center. We're gonna switch sides. So left hand is 90-90, right hand is by your chest, right leg bends, roll into the left side of your body now, trying to keep the chest and the arm on the floor. So we're trying to keep that left side as close to the floor as possible, and we're lifting the right side of the body up away from the floor. In 3, 2, 1, bring it back into the center. We're gonna take that arm out straight, now palm facing down, shoulders away from the ear, long neck, and then same thing, we're gonna roll into it. So this side, I do not feel the stretch nearly as much as I do the other one. Lets me know that that side's a little tenser. Bring it into the center, both hands at the chest, take a deep breath in. Lift yourself up and back as you exhale. Sit your hips back, child's pose. Nice, good stretch. And now we're gonna pull ourselves forwards into a plank position. Option 1, hold the plank. Option 2, point your toes and drop your hips. Chest is up. Good, we're gonna do that again. Tuck your toes, sit your hips back to your heels. And then pull yourself to a plank. If you want to tuck your chin and round your spine like we're doing kind of a cat-cow, you can. And then hold your plank or point your toes and drop your hips. We're gonna do that one more time. Tuck the toes under, hips back to heels. You find your comfort level. Tuck your chin, round your spine, roll through, wave crashing to the shore, and now chest open, Little Mermaid on the rock. Let's tuck the toes under, hips back to heels, walk your hands back towards your knees, and we're gonna come to a kneeling position, and then we're gonna switch it up to a half kneeling position. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, little bit of a push forwards, and then just give yourself a nice good pat on the back. So we should feel like we're stretching the front of our hip, and then we're stretching the back of our arm. Bring it down, switch it over to the other side, same thing, half kneeling. You can do this standing. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, little push forwards, and then just a nice good pat on the back. Eight, 7, 4, 3, 2, bring that arm down, front leg, we're gonna pull it back just a little bit. We're gonna push through, come up to a standing position. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket, starting with thumbs pointing forwards. Good, now we're gonna take our hands, flex your wrists, fingers pointing forwards, palms facing the floor, elbows straight. Good shoulder rolls. Change direction. Let's take the arms out to the side, and again, set the shoulders down and back into your back pocket. Reach those fingers back. Change direction. Bring the arms down, shoulders down and back, ear to shoulder. There's 2, 1. Bring the head up, look to one side, look to the other. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in the center, big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. Good, one more time. And out, and you are all done.